Hello everyone, we're MossCharmly. And welcome to Krita Line Art for Beginners Part 2. Now that we have created a G pen and a Maru pen and the Krita brush editor together, it's time to go over techniques that could make your line art look great in Krita. We have some tips for line thickness, fast cross-hatching, and the best size to perfect your line art technique. We're also going to share some warm-ups that you can use to practice your line art.
First thing, if you are new to doing line art or if you are having trouble, know that it is normal to struggle with new art mediums. Try not to get discouraged. Putting aside self-expectation can help, and most importantly, start seeing all of your efforts as experimentations. Line art is a medium in the same way that oil paint or watercolor is an art medium. It will take a lot of experimentation and practice to make it look the way you want it to. Be patient. It'll work out, right?
And you got this.
For sure.
Okay, now let's talk tips. Tip 1. The best tip anyone can give you about line art is that undo is your best friend. Don't settle for a line that doesn't feel right. Undo, undo, undo. For every 10 lines you may lay down, you'll probably only like 2 of them, and that is more normal than you could ever know.
Mm-hmm. Tip 2. If you're laying down a line and wondering about line weight, we can only say 3 things. First thing is, the thickest line should emphasize shadows. And second thing, foreground objects should have thicker lines than midground or background objects to show depth. Third thing, when 2 lines meet in an acute angle, smooth out where they can join. Give a little extra in the crooks.
Okay, tip 3. Crosshatching. Crosshatching can be important with line art in manga or comics, but it's difficult to keep them uniform and at the correct angle all the time. We're going to show you a fast way to make your freehand lines for crosshatching conform to a pre-designated angle. In the toolbar, select Assistant Tool. And in the Tool Options docker, select the Parallel Ruler. In the tool options, after you have selected Parallel Ruler, make sure the Limit Assistant to Area box is unchecked. Then right below that is the global color. The opacity should be 100%. We recommend changing the color of the ruler by clicking on the white box to the right of opacity. This little color picker comes up, and this is where you change the color. We're going to change it to a pale blue and press OK.
Yep.
Now move over to your image, and you can create the angle you want your lines to mimic by pressing once to start the ruler, and the line will follow your cursor. Now press on the canvas a second time to stop the ruler in the direction you want. If you don't like it, you can grab a node on either end of the ruler to change or correct it.
Now that you're happy with your ruler's angle, select the brush tool in the toolbar. And in the brush preset docker, pick the brush you prefer to use for your line work. In the Tool Options docker, check Snap to Assistant. The magnetism should be 1000, but make sure Snap to Line and Snap Eraser are unchecked. When you go to your image, the line you put down will only follow the angle of the ruler. You can see the guide for the assistant moving around. It's really neat to see where your line is going to go before you lay it down. One final thing. Make sure you turn off the Snap to Assistant in the Tool Options docker when you don't want to use it. If you go back and select the Assistant tool in the toolbar, the ruler will be visible again. Just hit the trash can when you're done using it and it will go away. That's the final tip, right? On to the best viewing size to perfect your line art technique. The image size we prefer is A6 at 600 pixels per inch. 450 pixels is good. Just don't go below 300 pixels if you want to print your picture later. Okay, now if you look at the bottom of the Krita workspace at the far right, you're going to see a number with a percentage. If you slide your cursor over the number, it will expand with a little arrow on the right. When you click the arrow, a list of viewing options will be revealed, which is really cool. But besides the point, the best working size for line art and Krita are between fit to view and 100%. We recommend the static sizes of 25%, 50%, and 100%. If you feel the need to zoom in, don't zoom in much, or at all if you can help it.
If you get too close, you will not see the work as a whole, and when line weights and style are a concern, seeing the whole image all at once is going to give you a better perspective to maintain a better cohesion or consistency of your line language or style.
For sure. Well, that's it for part 2. We really hope this helps you out, and you're going to, we're going to leave a link in the description to find out where the warm-up pages we've created are. They're going to be on our Gumroad, and they're for free.
Yay!
Exactly.
So we hope this helps everyone out, and if you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just let us know in the comment section of this video. MossCharmly out!
Have a great art day, everybody.
And thank you all very much for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.